So I'm going to explain to you a concept which explains why the feeling of doubt what people have about you is actually internal from yourself. Now, for some context, right now I am in a public space. So outside there is a public library, and therefore people are down there right now. And obviously I'm in like a meeting room, that's why I can speak like I am now. Now I know that some people can hear me, because even though these rooms are meant to be where you can't hear outside, certain words will get out there. And because certain people might hear me, sometimes I might stumble on words. Now here's what happens. When I stumble on words or I make a mistake, I start to shoot a green line, let's say, or like some kind of energy. Now let's say this goes up here, and then back down again. So this is when I've stumbled on a word. Now let's say this red line I'm going to draw here represents when people start to doubt you. Even though I'm not in control of how these people view me, so how these people believe in what I'm trying to say, or like how you see me or whatever like that, the actual green line, which I've shot off past this red line, was internal for myself because I stumbled on a word, I made a mistake. Obviously it's gone back down again because I would have gained composure, I would have spoken normally again. And therefore the people who doubted me stopped doubting me as soon as I do that. Now the reason why this is a good thing to think about is because it gives you power, because it gives you responsibility over what you're doing. Because as long as you keep gaining back your composure of what you're trying to do, you will always be believed. Because as soon as you go back down here, you are basically safe for people doubting you. And this is better than just believing people doubt me for no reason, I'm not in control, because that gives you less power and therefore you feel more uncomfortable. So next time you're doing something which kind of scares you, understand people will doubt you naturally just because you might stumble on words. However, as long as you take back the power by keeping calm, I guess, you will be okay. This was kind of the reason why I've done what I've done today and actually gone in public, because this is my next stage of development and I understand I am not as nervous as I used to be when it comes to things like this. However, there is still kind of an area what does frighten you, and if you keep going somewhere that makes you feel uncomfortable and working hard, you will actually get over it eventually. So yeah, thank you.